I've beaten all the Arkham Batman games without getting hit. So can I beat the hardest Arkham City mod without taking a hit? Yes I can. This mod makes all enemies have way more health, harder bosses, and all around way harder than the base game of Arkham City. So let's set the rules. 1. If I get hit in any way, I have to restart from the last checkpoint. 2. Beat the game. And that's it, let's get into it. I can't see how this mod pack can be too difficult. It's just a Batman game. I chose Chaos mode because I'm not a wavy. Okay, so this is the first fight, and it's a Catwoman section, so it can't be too hard. Okay, maybe I'm a little washed from 4 months ago. Let me just warm up a little bit. Can't be too hard. That's just, you know, too easy when you're me. Back to Vicky Vale. Just kidding. We're Bruce Wayne, and we flexed on her a little bit.
It's billionaire Vicky.
Yeah, put her in her place. And we're also captured by Hugo Strange, so that's not very good. And he knows we're Batman. That's double not good. I'll bet you 1 million. Do you even have that much? Because I do. Anyway, we break out of this place because it was actually our plan to get captured. These guys are kind of mean. And Black Mass is in the corner getting triple teamed. I'll kill you right now. You're gonna get me? How you gonna get out? I'm gonna get out though. You stay safe. Jack Ryder then started being pretty mean to me. Look at me, and look at you, buddy. And look at you again because now you're getting pounded on. No, please. No. We then got bullied by the Penguin. Oh, buddy, you don't know what's coming to you. Why'd he punch me so fast there? That was kind of weird. Anyway, I used this guy's face to break out of here. Another guy's face is I pummeled. Still wondering how he punched me so fast there. I didn't know he had that type of movement. I then did some tutorial parkour and got my suit. This is where we realized that Catwoman got captured. And for some reason, he thinks that she's the one that will know what's happening in Arkham City. You really sure about that? Because I feel like that's not true. This is where I somehow forget how to glide in this game. Oh, just kidding. My invert controls were off for some reason. Time for our first real fight because the one in the prison doesn't really count. Okay, in these first few fights, the mod really doesn't show much because as the game goes on, it gets a lot harder. And I can confirm that. Cool. So yeah, that fight was not hard. So now it's time to go save Catwoman from Two-Face, who seems like he's gonna cheat at this coin flip. Shh. Gun coming down! For this fight, I honestly don't think anything changed. Maybe a few more guys, but nothing too crazy. Die! Although enemies in this mod pack swing faster and are a lot more aggressive, so no, the people in this fight really weren't different, but it did feel different just because I had to act quicker. Like I said earlier, with this coin toss, for some reason that he's doing it again, Two-Face cheats, because instead of flipping it on his hand like he did last time, he just keeps it in his palm. Because if he flipped it on his hand, he would have lost. So he is a certified cheater, and Catwoman breaks out, even though she couldn't break out earlier. 2 guns! Catwoman almost got popped, but luckily Joker's gun had a misfire because he was aiming straight, and somehow he had bloom and it went to the right. We scanned the bullet impact and found out where he shot it from, and fought these 3 guys that didn't change from the normal game. And then Harley Quinn also didn't change, so I sent him to a wall. And another tutorial section. This idiot thinks he's safe. He's not. They lost. Yeah, it turns out Joker's the one that shot it, and the building is about to explode. I'm gonna double front flip out for style points. Also, I feel like you glide faster. You definitely do. I'm speedy. Since Joker tried to kill me, let's pay him a visit at the steel mill. And let's go through the chimney just because I feel like it. I then made my way through the furnace area and start crawling through these tunnels. Did that dude have 1 arm? Anyway, there's a big fight. Yet again, there was not much change to this fight. Like I said, later on, it gets a lot harder, but it's kind of easing you into it. There's another Predator fight that somehow I almost messed up by letting this guy see me, but these 2 idiots instantly turned away when I threw down a smoke. So they're gone. This leads us to the first Predator fight that's actually kind of difficult because there's an armor guard. What? Now even having 1 armor guard really messes up everything because you have to alert them at least 1 time during the fight. I know it doesn't seem too hard, but I guess I'm just dumb because I couldn't get it right. Did he give them enhanced awareness? He gave them consciousness. Literally, how did he see me? I don't even think I would have saw me if I was looking out that window. I think he'll see me if I just like hit one of these.
We fucking got him.
He eats that. He eats an explosion. How many times do I gotta hit him? Why did he turn around this time?
What?
Are you in 3rd person too? How would he see me? I finally figured out where I placed the explosion close enough so the other guy fell off, threw a smoke down, beat up this guy, took out some other guys, and the last 2 were remaining, so I smoked the other one out, and killed them both. Killed is a strong word. Took them out. We got electrical charge, took these guys out, and used said electrical charge to forcibly get into the store. I mean, armored guys aren't that much of a problem. Whoa. So this is the first fight that has changed quite a bit. There are a lot of armored people, and usually there's none. So obviously that's going to change it a little bit. But honestly, when you just beat up the guy over and over again, you can just special take down the armored people, and it doesn't really matter. Although looking at Mr. Abramovich, I'm getting a little bit of PTSD from the future. Look how easy this is. Okay, we're in flow state now. I'm literally mid counter attack. We should be alright. That was really fast there, pal. Why is he swinging so quick? The Joker died. Move. After forcefully moving Harley Quinn out the way, Joker is now dead. Just kidding. He now poisoned me, and then Harley Quinn had the audacity to knock me out. No! This Catwoman section is the hardest part of the Catwoman part of the game, because after you beat these guys from Poison Ivy, you go into her little area, and there's 3 waves of enemies that fight you. And for some reason, I am horrible at fighting these enemies. Also, it has not changed from the base game. It's the exact same, and I just suck. So there's not much to say about this. It's just that I suck. Oh my god, there's 2 guys left! What am I pressing? That didn't even hit me! That literally didn't even hit me! Bro, just take your time while you're at it. I'm making it harder than it has to be. Dude, you literally see him cocking back, bro. This should have been a first try. This is really not that hard. I don't know why I'm struggling. Like, genuinely, what are you doing? I literally think the only reason I struggle with this every single time I play this game is because of the balls that fly around. Now, I said this in my last video. On the 3rd stage, these balls are deadly, man. I mean, they are so annoying. They can hit you no matter what animation you're in, so you have to be very careful. Let's go, man. Back to Batman. He is now poisoned with Joker's blood, meaning he's gonna die soon, because the Joker's gonna die soon. And then the Joker proceeds to kick us out of the wheelchair, out of the entire building. Since he kicked us out, he's got to contact us somehow, so he's now on our phone. Didn't even know Batman had one of those, but we're also still dying, so we're gonna go to Freeze because he can help us make a cure to not die. Okay. Outside of Freeze's area, there are these guys. They're losers, and inside Freeze's area, there isn't Freeze because he's at Penguin's museum. So there are these losers. Is this an armored guy? There being 2 armored guys already is concerning. You see me put up that smoke like a genius? So normally you can't silent take down guards that are armored, but apparently you can if you're above them. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but I did it pretty easily because of that. This guy told us where Freeze is at, and like I said already, he's in the museum. So let's knock him out. Mr. Freeze! After Penguin trapped me in here, I broke out. And now we're heading over to the museum. There's a whole big 3 guys outside waiting to beat me up. They're dead. We go inside and we can't go anywhere. So it's time to get these jammers. The first jammer fight is just a normal fight. It didn't seem like too much change. In fact, nothing changed. I think it's the exact same fight. So it was not hard. The second fight also stayed the exact same. Mod maker, you're kind of slacking right now. Pick it up. After taking out the second jammer, the last one is underground. So I'm gonna go underground because I have to get that jammer. Now this fight is slightly changed from the base game. There's a guy that's wearing armor and multiple guys that have night vision goggles. And I believe in the base game, there's not many of those. So this fight was changed. Still not a challenge for me though, because I'm the GOAT. After taking out the final jammer, we can now go back to the museum and unlock this spooky, scary jump scare. In the base game, this is where you see your first armored enemy. You're a little late on that base game. We've kind of seen like 20 already. Get up, cornrows boy.
What do you mean by that?
Now that we're in the museum, this guy got shot. This guy's about to die. And now I have to fight a bunch of guys. Not only a bunch of guys, but a bunch of guys and a Titan. If you know me, you know I hate Titans and a bunch of guys fights. This will come up later in the video. He's literally just killing them in one hit. Because they buffed his damage so much to make him one-shot you that he just kills them all in one hit. Hey, can y'all let me triple stun him? Please! Dude, he just lobbed me onto his boy.
God
That black guy that was swinging at me did a fake swing. He didn't even full swing. He did a fake swing. So yes, there was 2 Titans in this fight and a lot of guys, but it honestly wasn't that bad because when you get on the back of a Titan, he kind of one-shots to 2-shots every enemy because he is so strong. So yeah, it was kind of annoying having 2 Titans, but it is not as clunky as other games, so it's not that bad. After that fight, I make my way past that area, and Penguin is blicking me down from across the room. The aim on this guy is immaculate, but he's missing this guy now, so I don't really know what's going on there. So now that guy is frozen in the ice, and I have to go save him, and every other cop that is frozen in the ice. And while we're at it, let's go save some more cops, because apparently they can't do anything without me. Now in this Predator fight, there are 2 armored people and 3 people playing butt buddies, and they won't leave each other alone. Alright guys, so here's what I want y'all to do. I just want y'all to start screaming really loud. Scream really loud. It's going to distract them. And then one of y'all fart. And they're going to start laughing. And then I'm going to take them out. You tell me, baby, please don't go away. Yeah, these Predator fights aren't that hard if you just play like a wavy and you sit there and wait for like 5 minutes, which is what I did. So it worked out in my favor. Boom! Yeah, you're welcome, cops. I'm on my way to save Mr. Freeze. Someone's a little electric. Someone's a little dead. I wonder what's gonna happen when I walk up to this wall trying to go through. I wonder if the hand's gonna come through like a weird... Oh wow, look at that. What? How did I think about that? Literally the mod developer said, just take 4 armor guys and call it a day. Yet again, this is not a problem because if you just pound on this guy, you can take down the armor guys and they're basically normal guys if you do that, so it's really not hard. Hey! Oh, I tried to special take him down and it pressed just Y. Just keep spinning, bro. One more. Another spin. Thank you. Just a little bit of a struggle there. Just kidding. Loser. We save Mr. Freeze, palm his bald head, need to get his suit, and we need to stop Cobblepot. To do that, we need to get this to make sure his gun doesn't work, so we can pay him back for that punch he did to us. Penguin's talking a big talk for such a small guy. Also, you're pretty far away from me. I'm not too scared. What is that? What is that? Just kidding. That's Solomon Grundy. He thinks he's hot stuff. I'm not scared of him. This mod couldn't have made you that hard, pal. Okay. What? That literally didn't hit me. Yeah, the first phase of this boss fight might have been the easiest thing of all time. Never seen such a gamer like this. Yeah, I beat it the 3rd try, but the first 2 attempts don't count because I was just standing there. I was a little quick. So something that made Grundy actually a little bit easier than in the base game is when I got hit in the base game, I had to restart. So restarted the entire fight. Grundy's a 3-phase boss fight, so I had to play the entire boss fight over again. But Grundy now just one-shots me, so it just puts me back on the stage I was on. So technically, it's kind of easier. Also, the only thing different about the first 2 phases of Grundy is that he one-shots you and his moves are a lot faster. He sent my body through the wall. That's it. There's nothing big changed to him. Got you live. Also, Batman was literally about to murder him. He's not supposed to do that. Now I'm about to die. By the way, I technically don't take damage here, so you don't have to worry about that. It just looks like I'm taking damage. I'm not. What is this? What is this? I don't even know how I'm supposed to dodge that and get a hit off, or I don't even know that's possible. So the 3rd stage of Grundy has changed quite a bit because his ball slam spawns about 8 rings at a time. Seriously, it could spawn like 1 to 5 rings. It just sucks because he slams his ball like every 3 seconds, so you really don't know how to dodge properly. You just kind of got to get lucky, and that I didn't for a while. There's got to be an opening somewhere. Where's the opening? There's no opening. This boss is impossible. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was the one. Dude, I missed it. You've got to be kidding me. Dude, I mean, I threw 27 batarangs out there. That's me. Like I said, Grundy thought he was hot stuff. He's not. I took out his heart, killed him. Penguin, you're up next. Boy, how does he keep doing this? I didn't even load in and you already hit me. Let me fix that. Let me not let you do that ever again. Why are you laughing with your shirt over your mouth? You got a little snotty nose or what? Cause you're dead. Wait. Cause you're dead. Give you a little bit of CTE. Cause you're dead. By the way, Batman is still dying, but Freeze has his suit now, and he's gonna help with the cure. but it won't work because we don't have the enzymes or some scientific stuff. Well, Ra's al Ghul is still alive, so we intentionally let this assassin escape and follow her trail of blood. Time to not die, and also time to follow this blood trail. I forgot to scan the blood. Time to follow this blood trail. These bandages. The assassin snuck me. Get back here! So it's time to follow her even harder. Don't ever do that again in your life. After sneakily putting that tracker on her, she thought she could take me out. You're funny. You're a loser. Robin, go away. And now it's time to follow her yet again because, like I said, we put a tracker on her. We follow her into the sewers where there's a small fight that didn't change, but for some reason I suck. That's cool. Am I stupid or am I fat? Either my reaction time is too slow because I'm hitting my belly, or my brain is too slow because I'm getting or my brain's too slow because I've been punched 27 times. Okay. The next fight, however, was quite a big struggle because it changed a whole lot. Just kidding. The only thing that changed is they gave this dude a little bit of a taser, and those come very late in this game. But in every other Batman game, they start off basically right at the start of the game, so there's nothing that big about them. You just jump over top of them. We are still tracking that assassin, yet Batman basically died. And right here, you take damage, but it actually decreases your max HP, so you don't really take damage. After beating up on these random goons, there were some guys with guns. Now it's not very good. I also have to save this doctor because she's gonna die. So let's probably do that, yeah. Oh, he's got 180 vision. This guy's not gonna see me because he's blind. Oh, now we're taking this guy out after we took out the guy that we were supposed to take out. There's triple brigade. We're gonna disrupt their weapons so they can't do anything. We're gonna double takedown. This guy is stupid, I guess. I don't really know what's going on there. And then it's GG. I did that all on purpose and no accidental work there. I am crazy good at this game. So I saved the doctor and went on about my way. My maximum health went down again, and these assassins started jumping me. Now, the assassins are kind of difficult to fight when there's different enemies, but when it's just assassins, it's not that bad. You just counter, and you blade dodge. Not that difficult. Also, this fight never changed, so nothing hard. You see that no-looker? Didn't even know what world that person was in. Lady, can you please move? Now we're very close to Ra's. This door won't open, so we can't follow the assassin. So we gotta open it on our own by scanning these robots. But with the robots, there are also fights, so let's not get hit or we have to restart the whole thing. I literally gave her so much time to hit me, and Ra's like, I scanned the last robot, and it showed me the place I need to get into needs a sword hilt. Hopefully there's a conveniently placed assassin that jumps out of nowhere to get, oh, nice. I started making my way to Ra's, and then Batman started dying. He started seeing his parents and everything. It was pretty close. Luckily, I'm the GOAT, and I pulled him out of it myself. I jumped in the game and everything. Man, shut your bitch. Finally making it to where I need to go. Talia and the assassins show up. Now, I can't really find Ra's unless I take his challenge. So I'm going to do that because I need to find him, obviously. I then sent this chalice so I could take Ra's al Ghul's challenge. His challenge is very easy. All you have to do is glide through things and not get hit. Honestly, should never get hit in this ever. That's embarrassing. Let's try that again. Honestly, should never get hit anything in this ever. Now that we beat the challenge, Talia led us in this room where Ra's is kind of ore farming. Anyway, he's like, oh, be my successor, blah, 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 and then we just fight him. Because why not? Ra's al Ghul's first part of the first phase is honestly not that hard. All he does is summon like 2 or 3 more assassins than he did before in the base game. And that is not that difficult. I did it pretty easily. However, the second part of the first phase actually didn't change like at all, I'm pretty sure. I think maybe it spawned more stuff and was kind of more aggressive. And the only other thing I can kind of tell is that the timings for the electro charge are just wrong. Because I would blatantly hit him through the thing and it just wouldn't work. I'm an idiot. So no, it wasn't hard, but I was an idiot and let myself get hit. And then I got hit a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. But finally I finished it, so it's okay. Kill him! Kill him! Please! Just murder him! The first part of the second phase, just listen to this. There is literally no joke, like 15 times the assassins that they have in the base game. And you have to kill every single one of these. Yeah, this part is really hard. I've been hit in the face and I kind of want to cry and my head kind of hurts.
Turn it off.
I cannot lie. The amount of times I got hit during this boss fight is a little ridiculous. It might be more than anything in the base game of any 4 games that I played in that video. So yeah, this is the top 5 worst things I've ever done in my life. Bro, you can't even... Whoa. You can kind of guess what's gonna happen in the future. The amount of times I've heard that stupid quote is ridiculous. They couldn't have found another quote to put in there other than, "We are Lisan." That one pretty easily, yeah. You're little, you're bad, you're trash! After beating him in the Oasis, we come to real life. And he wants me to kill him? Not gonna happen. Take this batarang to the back of your head, buddy, and take this fist to the front of your face. And Tally's mad at us because we didn't kill. I don't really understand. He's literally your father. Why would you want me to kill him? Anyway, that was cool. Got my, part of my cure I need, so that's cool. And now it's time to leave the underground area. And Joker's guys are just chilling outside of where I'm at. How'd you know where I'm at, pal? Jeez, dude. He didn't even make a noise. Jesus? Did you shoot me? The main thing that changed about this fight is that there's a guy that has armor and a disruptor. Disruptors make it to where you can't see with night vision. And that basically just tells you to kill yourself. Oh, the duck below is cracked. Gotcha. Me and my boy chilling. Hey guys, you ready? Your leader's gone, and you're about to be too. When I was a kid, I used to watch Blue's Clues. If I'm being honest, this fight didn't change at all. And you could tell because I won in the second try. The first try was just a fluke. It didn't really happen. It was a facade even. Before we go to Mr. Freeze to not die, Quincy Sharp, the mayor, is in Arkham City and is getting ganged up on. I don't know. I saved him though with the power of smarts. Now that I've saved him, let's interrogate him because he knows stuff about Hugo Strange and Protocol 10. And we want to know why he allowed him to do Protocol 10. Basically, he tells us nothing, but you know, y'all get the gist. Hugo Strange is gonna kill everybody. Okay, time to go to Freeze and not die. We're at Freeze. And he's an idiot and put the cure and Joker stole the cure and now he wants me dead because of Nora. Now I'm gonna die. Okay, sorry about that. Freeze boss fight. It has the same concepts and it's the same exact boss fight as the base game, except he's more aware. He can launch grenades from across the map like normal, but he's just more accurate. And he can use his little drones to spot you off rip. One thing I do think is completely new to the boss is that if you do the same thing twice, it just auto kills you. Because right there I used my gel to explode him and I did it again on accident later and I just died. So I think that's what happens, but it didn't happen to me more than twice, so I don't really know if that's what happened or I just got thrown a grenade from the high ropes twice. I don't really know. Alright guys, here's what we're gonna do. Kobe! If you don't know how the Mr. Freeze boss fight works, you don't fight him head on. Use all the traps around the room or your gadgets to hit him and stun him and then you can beat him up. Now with this, you have to do every single one that is possible. Not doing this not only fried my brain slightly, but it also made it to where it took me 5 minutes just to almost get near the boss, and then 2 more minutes to think about what I could do next. Also right here, it literally looks like I got hit 1 HP down, but I never got touched in the boss fight, so I really don't know what that's from, so we're just gonna say the game glitch? I don't know. Because the boss one-shots you, because I don't have a lot of health, and it's a boss. That's supposed to be hard, so I don't really know. Now that I took care of him, time to get this cure. Oh wait, Joker took it. So now we gotta go to Joker. This is just great. That's on you, Freeze. That's on you. That is on you. I got the freeze blast from that. Cool. let's go get Joker so I don't die. Before we go, Vicky Vale is trying to shine her light in our eyes and she gets shot down. But actually her helicopter goes upwards somehow, breaking the laws of physics. That's okay, we're gonna go save her anyway. And this part doesn't change and it's not hard, it's just snipers that aren't even looking your direction, so you just take them out. After saving her, we're on our way to go save ourselves. Firstly, let's take out these Joker goons. I'm pretty sure this didn't change at all. I think it might have added a person, I can't really remember, but I'm not gonna go check just for this small little thing because I did it second try. Snap his arm in half. I then used the freeze blast I got from Freeze to get across the water. Okay. I hit the parry button, or whatever it's called.
You stupid.
This fight added some armored guys, and I think a weapon crate or two. But like I said, these combat aren't that bad unless there's a big guy.
This is General J.
General JKYS. Moving on, this guy thought he could sneak me. You can't. I've already been hit by that 3 times out of my 4 playthroughs. Watch this. I'm ready for it. She got me. Time for this Predator fight. This fight is different from the normal game. There are 2 armored guys, 2 guys that have explosives that they can place down, and 3 guys that are normal. Some of them have night vision, but that doesn't really matter. This really wasn't that hard because all I did was take out one of the armored guys with the ledge takedown, then take out a few smaller guys, and then use a disruptor to make it to where some of them can't shoot me. Took out the rest of them and left 2, and there was an armored guy, took him out, and then there was a disrupted guy who couldn't do anything. So yeah, that was pretty easy. Wow. Why did I do that? Don't tell me I have to restart this whole thing. Okay, time to do that again. There's no way I'm that dumb. That was not my fault. Maybe let's not kill myself this time. Yeah. I in fact did not kill myself, and Joker put a singular sniper thinking he's gonna stop me. Good try. And Harley Quinn is tied up. Yeah, shut up. Anyway, there's Joker. And in case you didn't realize, this is the fight I've been talking about for the whole video. Joker started fighting me one-on-one. I got really scared. He went down barely. I barely put him down. It was like 7,000 tries later. And the real fight starts. Now, firstly, the mod developer made all the enemies have a Joker skin. Now, you might be wondering why this is a problem. When you try to tactical takedown Joker in the base game, he just pushes you away and it gets rid of your tactical takedown, which is annoying because enemies can hit you right after that. So you don't know which one is actually Joker, so you could get unlucky sometimes, which definitely happened to me. And then secondly, he spawns in a bunch of enemies, and then a Titan, and an Abramovich right off rip. This doesn't sound too bad, but every enemy has a chair or a knife, which you might be wondering, why is that bad? Well, when a chair comes flying across your screen at Mach 19 out of nowhere, 15 different times in a fight, you're obviously going to get hit quite a bit, which is what happened to me. And this is just phase 1. Now let's say you get what you need to get to phase 2, which is either taking down a Titan, taking down Abramovich, or killing enough enemies to where it spawns in phase 2. Usually that's about 4 to 5 enemies left. Phase 2 has 2 Titans, Abramovich, and a lot more enemies. So you'll have 2 Abramoviches on the field, 3 Titans on the field, and a lot of enemies, depending on how you do it. I see why I made him all Joker now. For that stupid reason. That one stupid reason right there. So you can kind of imagine how this could be quite difficult. Okay. I'm literally still on his back! Because I can tell you how it's quite difficult. It's just hard. Okay, I know at least one little Johnny out there is saying, this isn't that bad. So this is my entire recording that I did for this whole thing, about 15 hours. This part is just this fight. Now, one reason this fight was so hard is because of the jankiness. You could be doing a special takedown and they will just hit you. God? That's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to have invincibility frames in between that. But no. I'm actually gonna kill myself. No, they just say, no, not on this fight. That's why it took me like 5.5 hours. If you still don't understand the jankiness of this fight, the Titans can hit you when you're counterattacking. So you can't really counterattack. Abramovich can hit you while you're counterattacking. So you can't really counterattack. So basically the only way you can really dodge when near them is by jumping over them, which sometimes just doesn't work and you just jump into them and you get hit anyway. So I really don't know what more I could say about how jank this fight is, especially when there's 3 Titans and 2 Abramoviches and 10 guys with chairs that can throw a chair at you when you're not even looking at the chair, and it goes faster than in the base game. I literally died by nothing. This game sucks. I can't hear anything. I'd genuinely rather just die. I do, like, what am I supposed to do in that situation? How do you even react in time? Cool. Where's the scream? Where's the scream? He didn't scream. My developer watching this. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do the same challenge I'm doing? Because what you made here, utter BS. The game literally put me, I literally hit confirm you're leaving and it put me back in the game. Leave the game.
The next day.
And how is that not I'm literally holding down the button. You remember Mr. Abramovich, right? He's mostly harmless. Kobe? Who threw that? That Joker back there? Why was there no thing? I'm literally mid takedown. Why is there no iframes on that? This person who made this mod actually needs to be in a prison. The Titans are super easy to do. Like, I punched Miles before he did. Bro, what the? Cool. Landing on my head. Bro, why are those still there? So that hit me. That hit me. Bro, without the chairs, I've already won. That literally didn't even hit me. I have a new plan. We do Mr. Abramovich, right?
Whoa, brother. Whoa.
And then we just keep attacking him. I'm literally mid. Or he could. Bro, I've been playing so long it said runtime error my game. I officially changed my strategy to once I see the Titan spawn in, I instantly go for him and get on his back. Because when you get on the Titan's back, he obliterates Mr. Abramovich. If you just swipe Mr. Abramovich for the whole time while you're on the back, you will get off the Titan and one-shot Mr. Abramovich. Also, while doing that, you can knock out a couple of guys. It is the best way to do this, I promise you. I'm about to just stop doing this, or I'm about to just call it quits and just cheat this one. When you're on the track and you're doing anything that's supposed to give you invincibility frames, oh, the track can hit you. And then this guy goes, let's put 3 Titans in here and then 2 Abramoviches. And then every guy has a chair. And I'm hit. No, good game. Who hit me? I finally got a run where I felt like I had a chance. I started off very good, very calm, very fast. I got on the Titan's back and I started murdering every single thing near me. And then more Titans spawned and I went for the other Abramovich because it's just easier to go for that Abramovich rather than trying to focus a Titan because there's so many Titans around that honestly it's hard not to get hit by one of them. And it was just me, 3 Titans, and 2 guys. And 1 guy hit me. And if I'm being honest, I was 5.5 hours down. Probably the worst mental I've ever had in a video. I just let it slide. I took a hit, guys. Yep. Actually, I took 2, technically. I'm sorry. It probably would have taken me another 1.5 hours to get a run like this again. And I don't think I could have done it. I probably would have quit. It was the worst I've ever felt in my life. Playing a game. That was a perfect run. I did everything flawlessly, every single thing, and I got hit through a Titan. My fan was on there. Anyway, Batman gets covered in rubble. Joker now has the cure still, and Talia is sacrificing her life to save me from not dying, even though I'm gonna die if I don't get the cure. And Joker is now gonna be immortal because Talia is basically giving him the pit. So that's not great. That's on the Catwoman. All right, Catwoman wants that money. So she's gonna infiltrate a Hugo Strange underground secret weird looking area with a bunch of guards in there and we're gonna start pickpocketing them so we can open this vault. Got the gist of it? Let me go pickpocket. All right, now that that's done, we gotta do this silent takedown Predator challenge. It's the exact same in base game and it was easy. Let's get the money and let's leave. Wait, I wasn't even paying attention. Anyway, after I did that first try, I had a hard decision to make about saving Batman or getting this bag. You know, it was a real struggle in my mind to figure out where I was gonna go. Luckily, I accidentally slipped and I went left. I meant to go right, but I accidentally went left. So Batman got saved. Man, that was like 20 racks in my left and right hand. So Protocol 10 is happening right now as we speak. So I have to stop it by infiltrating the tower. And the only way I can do that is by getting on one of these helicopters and getting the data I need to get into the tower. So that's what I did. I then headed over to the tower, got cracked to the back of my skull, Luckily, I don't have to redo that. Beat these two guys, and then got into the tower. I then got here where it looked like some guys were picking on some criminals. That's not very nice. Let me pick on y'all. Slimed out, stab it in his butt. Hugo Strange just started yapping his trap, talking about if I move, he's gonna kill this guy. That guy's lucky I'm not Batman or I'm moving, because I'm not trying to die for some guy when I'm trying to save tons of thousands of people. He's tweaking. I don't believe this fight was changed that much or at all. I think maybe a couple more people. I can't really tell. It doesn't feel like it changed at all, so that's why I destroyed it. After traversing the tower a little bit more, we made it to a Predator fight. Now this one's changed quite a bit. In the base game, it has 2 snipers. Watch this. Watch this clutch. One of these snipers now has armor, and 2 of the other people are also armored. And this causes a problem because that's a lot of people I have to punch. I think if I was in Protocol 10, I could survive just because I would start twerking. Hey, pal. Your weapon still doesn't work. So let me know. Boom! After very easily not failing getting into the elevator, we go up and there's some guys waiting for me outside. They must not know who they're dealing with. Now the mod developer basically just said he's gonna make them all armored for the fun of it. Like I said before, if you just beat them down and then take them down, it doesn't hinder that much of a problem. Unless you suck at the game, then it hinders a small problem. What? So I don't know what that was. No, get away. I want to get those guys. Move! They're body blocked. And got you. Let's go, baby. Woo! I'm cracked. Now, you remember that fight that I did 2 seconds ago where everybody was armored? Well, everybody's armored in this Predator fight. And it's a lot harder. Because there's 6 guys that are armored, meaning I have to loudly take down 6 guys and not get shot once. How is this possible? You have to be the most patient person of all time. Hurry! What am I? How do I do this? How? No! Who? He sprinted! Full speed! Why did I do that? I could have moved backwards. If I moved backwards, then I could have just grappled up. After I figured this out, it wasn't too bad. Firstly, I would do a ledge takedown to take down the first guy. Then 3 guys would come out there, and that would leave 1 guy wide open to get taken down. Then the other 3 would come back, and then I have to be very patient. After waiting up there for a minute straight, 1 guy straight off. That's when I beat him up, and there was a fire extinguisher right there to smoke it out. Then I disrupted the other 2, and it was GG's from there. It is just too easy. After opening the door to Hugo Strange, he said Protocol 10 is too late to stop. I kicked him over a table, and then he told me I ruined everything. And then I ruined everything because he died. And then Ghul is his master, but he clearly doesn't want him to be alive. So he activated Protocol 11 and exploded everything. And Ghul also died. Now it's time to go to Joker to save Talia and myself. Going to Joker, there's snipers. It's the same as the base game, so I did it very easily. It's kind of like a puzzle, but a really easy puzzle. Going into the theater, Talia's gonna die. She kills Joker. That's not the real Joker. Joker kills Talia. We then learn that the Joker was a fake all along, and the real Joker is really sick, and the fake Joker is muck. Wrong game. Clayface. So phase 1 of Clayface, I'm pretty sure all that changed is that when you attack him, he doesn't take damage at first until you explode him like twice, and he just attacks faster. But I can't lie, it was just easy. I did it without really having to struggle at all. I did it first try. And for phase 2, it was easier than the base game because, like I said, it made the attacks faster. So it was easier to dodge most of the attacks, especially the hammer one, because you can only dodge 2 times in the normal base game, but the dodges would have to be perfectly timed. But in this, you only have to dodge 1 time, and it honestly is so quick that you don't have to perfectly time it at all. So I did it very easily yet again. And now it's time for the final thing I have to do in this video and for this game. It is fight this 3rd phase, which you're probably thinking I was gonna say, oh, it's easy. No, it's the second hardest thing I did in this. Right behind.
that stupid Joker fight.
My god, did we just see how much damage that did? I didn't even realize that.
So if you don't know how this fight works, you have a sword and there's a bunch of little Clayface guys spawning. You one-shot them, and every time you kill one of them, it drops that orange bar. Once that orange bar drops all the way, Clayface will show up and he does one small attack. You have to dodge it, and then you throw a freeze in his mouth, and it's supposed to damage him a lot. In this fight, it barely damages him. Usually in the base game, you have to do this like 4 times. Now you have to do it like 15. Also, these guys, these Clayface guys, a lot faster, a lot more aggressive, more can attack you at a time, and there's a lot more. So yeah, this fight lasts all the way to the end about like 5 to 7, maybe 8 minutes.
What? Wait. I hit counter and Batman did he did this. You counter, but there's nothing to counter. But there was literally a guy standing beside me trying to hit me. No way! That was the last one.
A few moments later.
At first I was like, this isn't bad at all, but then I played it a little more. I'm literally doing it on the right timing and it's just not working sometimes. Alright, so I fought this boss for about 2 hours, and this was only about an hour after the Joker one that I won, and my mental was still bad. I got this boss below 10% HP 5 times. It took me 5 minutes to get each one of those runs that low. So I spent 25 minutes just getting super hyped about to win and then getting slapped in the face. And this also happened on this run, and I just couldn't do it. I don't care. If we replay that, I'm in the animation and he hit me. I don't care. That is on the mod, not on me. Yeah, I couldn't do it anymore. It was really bad. This mod took a toll on me, and I beat the boss. And Joker died and I lived. Simple stuff. Everybody knows what happens in this game. So there's a reason I haven't been ranking this game this whole video. It's just to say the whole game combined is a 10. Compared to every other game, it is way harder in every aspect. It is a average of a 10. I definitely totally didn't cheat 2 times just to win. I mean, that's how hard it is. I just have to rate it a 10. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, because at some parts I certainly didn't like making it. And my next few videos are either going to be Spider-Man no hits or Soul Level 1 Souls games. I have to figure out what I'm going to do. It's going to be one of those 2 genres, and I will figure that out in about 2 hours. So go watch this video because YouTube recommends it and I do too.